Show of hands, those who thought the Lakers would be among the play-in group and not the shoe-in group for the playoffs. So with no LeBron, Los Angeles finds itself in Portland with Anthony Davis, but the loser falls to 7th in the West. After one, let's go to the second quarter. Anthony Davis leading the comeback, gets around Robert Covington. He had 14 in the first half. The Lakers were down 4 at the half. Third quarter, Davis. 101. Rip City, baby.
We knew coming in that our season series was 1-1, and we needed this tiebreaker. You know, we know that we got the tiebreaker over Dallas. We got the tiebreaker over LA now, and it's going to play a major part, you know, in being in the playing game, and also who we end up matched up against. So this was a huge game for us. We knew that coming in. You know, I thought the Lakers played like they knew that as well. You know, they played a great game. We were just able to pull it out. We knew how important it was when we got the job done.
That's what we faced. I mean, we competed. We fought. Toward the end, it was just some mental mistakes that beat us. It's tough, man. It's a tough loss for us. You know, position we're in, we wanted to get that one. You know, competed, we fought. Let's say just some plays down the stretch and throughout the game that hurt us.
That's Anthony Davis in his deep voice. Lillard continues to be a Laker killer. Friday, his 5th straight game with 30 points, 5 assists against the Lakers. Only Oscar Robertson has a longer such streak against Los Angeles.
Luka Doncic of the Mavericks started Friday in the 5 spot in the West, a game ahead of the Lakers and Blazers. Dallas had the Cavaliers in town. Luka Doncic at the free throw line here. Why are we showing you this? Well, he's 1 point away from 5,000 for his career, and there it is. 4th youngest player in NBA history with 5,000, behind only LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Carmelo Anthony. Final seconds of the first quarter, Mavericks up 11. Trey Burke from 50 feet, got it. Dallas up 14. Cleveland came in on an 8-game losing streak. Early second quarter, Mavericks up 12. Doncic, 8 of 17 from the floor. Dallas up 14. They took the lead early in the first quarter in this game, and they were just on cruise control the rest of the way with Doncic driving. 18.6 rebounds in the first half. Mavericks by 25. Early third quarter, same spread. Doncic. He's just clowning now. Didn't play the fourth quarter. 24 points in 23 minutes. Tim Hardaway Jr. with 20. Mavericks dominate the Cavaliers and win the Southwest Division title in the process. All right, so the Lakers, who started the season as the title favorites at Caesars William Hill, now have dropped into 7th place, the first play-in tournament spot. The Lakers have 2 more back-to-backs in their final 5 games, while Portland's last 3 games of the season are at the Jazz, at the Suns, and home versus the Nuggets. So that's no picnic. The Mavs also have the easiest remaining schedule in the West. Always good to have Jalen Rose stick around to join us on SportsCenter. So, Jalen, after everything you saw on Friday night, what's your biggest takeaway?
My biggest takeaway is actually a positive one for the Los Angeles Lakers and their fans, is that Anthony Davis looked healthy again. He hit the floor a lot, in particular at the beginning of the game. He struggled at the beginning of the game. The team actually played better when he was not on the floor. But when he found himself back on the floor, he was making jump shots. That was the key. He had been out with an ankle injury. So I felt like he was favoring it earlier in the game. But once he got going, he was knocking down threes. He was doing his pull-ups. He was doing his hezzy. He looked really good as a prospect out there. That's a positive thing for the Lakers that I took from the game.
All right, so the Mavericks win their division title. That could come in to play if there's a 3-way tie between the Lakers, the Mavericks, and the Blazers for the 5 spot. So let's move Dallas out of this equation. Between the Blazers and the Lakers, who's going to fall to that 7th spot in the play-in tournament?
The Lakers in trouble. and here's the thing. When you look at these rosters, right, Luka Doncic does not play with another All-Star. Dame Lillard does not play with another All-Star. And I know that this is a COVID-shortened season, and the Lakers have had a lot of injuries and COVID. Like, for example, Schroeder missing games right now due to COVID. They're 17-8 when both of their big 2 play. This is my problem, though. They're only 13-12 when 1 miss. Okay. That should be better. They're 7-10 when both miss. Let me tell everybody a secret. The Lakers have an outstanding roster. So much so, Montrezl Harrell is the reigning 6th man of the year, and he got a DNP tonight. That's how much depth they have. So I know that people feel like they should have went out and made some moves in order to bolster their roster. They have the roster. They just need LeBron to be healthy. They need AD to be healthy. But I'll tell you this, Stan and Neil.
Yeah.
I believe if the Lakers end up a part of the play-in tournament, they will not win the championship this year. We have not seen an NBA champion 7 seed or lower in the history of the league. It just makes the journey too tough.
All right, duly noted. Appreciate you sticking around to join us, my man. Have a great weekend.
Thanks for the love.
He makes it all go for Miami. 25 points, 5 steals, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. He had the basketball combo plate in the heat up 80-69. Anthony Edwards. Hey, if it was for LaMelo Ball, he'd be Rookie of the Year. He had 25 points. A little under 4 minutes left in the game. Heat up by 7. Check out the ball movement for Miami. Butler to Bam Adebayo. The Heat 1 game back of the Knicks for the 4 spot, half game back of Atlanta for the 5 spot now. Still no Jalen Brown for the Celtics when they took on the Bulls. Chicago trying to stay in the hunt for the 10 seed. Fans back at the United Center for the first time this season, and they saw the Bulls light it up from way out there. Lauri Markkanen, Nikola Vucevic, Kobe White, 7 of 12 from 3. He had 25 points. Zach LaVine getting in on it. 11 of 24 for the Bulls from 3 in the first half. Outscored the Celtics by 15 from 3 in the second quarter. LaVine, second game back after missing 11 due to COVID protocols and going strong to the rack. Bulls go up 14 after that. 5 minutes to go. Bulls just up 8 after leading by 21. LaVine hit 25. Bulls up 10. And LaVine going to help the Bulls win it 121-99. Jason Tatum, 9 points on 3 for 15 shooting. For more, Kirk Goldsberry.
Huge weekend of games in the Eastern Conference, but let's talk about the Boston Celtics, who suddenly find themselves in 7th place. That's play-in territory, but let me give you a few reasons why I think they can climb out of the play-in. It starts Sunday and then again on Tuesday with these 2 huge home games versus the Miami Heat. After that, the Celtics have relatively easy games left this season. So if they can just split these home games with Miami on Sunday and Tuesday, I really like their chances to get out of the play-in, because the Miami Heat not only have these 2 tough road games in Boston, but then they have games with the Sixers and the Bucks left on their schedule. So if Boston can get that split with Miami, I think the following scenario is very plausible. The Celtics slide up into the 6th, the last guaranteed spot in the Eastern Conference, and the Miami Heat, the defending Eastern Conference champions, end up here.